once again from the beautiful island of Maui, Hawaii. The sun just set. We kind of missed the official Maui fix because usually that's at the beach when the sun is setting and it's just like the full Maui regalia. But tonight, I wanted to do something a little bit different. Is that okay? I want to show you Maui at night. Why would I want to show you Maui at night? Because half life is pretty much in the dark. Unless you're a politician, then your entire life is spent in the dark. Anyway, apolitical channel, by the way, just saying. I know someone recently hacked into my account and posted a bunch of political stuff. Man. Anyway, I'm at the Masters. Master! In Kaanapali. Look, here's the gated entrance. And one of the reasons I wanted to do this live, right here, right now, not only did my dad live here for almost 4 years, and my mom, of course, but he was, mainly here. They go back and forth between Colorado and Kaanapali. But anyway, I just closed today on a beautiful 2-bedroom ocean view unit in here, and I wanted to tell a quick story while I'm showing you around Maui at night about the gentlemen's. There's 3 of them: Aloha, Mike, Sean, and Jake. 3 generations of guys living together, living the dream. Been watching the channel for over 10 years, inspired by the channel to eventually move to Maui, although he lived on Oahu as a kid. Mike and Jake did. And they just closed, and they have such an amazing story about what's happened since they've moved to Maui, because they rented a house here first, like I actually encourage a lot of people to do, try before you buy. But anyway, they have the same kind of story that my dad had when he came here, which is total health turnaround, like unbelievable, because part of it is what I'm going to show you. Ready? I'm going to show you why. Because it's so quiet and peaceful. These Hawaiian nights, man, I'm telling you, very small amount of air pollution, light pollution, excuse me. We have low air pollution. That's one of the reasons we live the longest in Hawaii, but we have very little light pollution. Gets dark super fast. The best weather on the planet, unless you're having the monsoon, every 1 in 100-year monsoon seasons like we just finished. But the good news is everything is nice and green. But the story, and one of the reasons why Mike and his son Sean and their father Jake moved here, is they had some health challenges. And the weird thing is all the coincidences that we have in the story. They're from Colorado. I moved from Colorado. Their dad retired from the Air Force. My dad retired from the Air Force. We're a military family. It's one of the reasons I'll always support the military, no matter what. No matter what. The guys on the wall, watching the wall, that's why we sleep at night at peace. Thank you for all your service, gentlemen. And ladies, of course. But anyway, they had some health challenges. They were actually living in Castle Rock, the exact same town that I moved from. They kept their home in Castle Rock just like we did. They came out here and rented just like we did. But they had some major health turnarounds, just like my dad did. Before my dad moved here, he was on oxygen. He was just feeling like crap. The altitude in Colorado, he was on high blood pressure medication and blood thinners, and just the list goes on. And after about 6 months, right away, pretty much the oxygen tank went away. But after about 6 months, blood pressure medication went away, and just total health turnaround, lost a whole bunch of weight, quit drinking. It just goes on and on. And Mike, the gentleman that just purchased his hale here at the Masters, had the exact same experience. He rented a home here in Kaanapali and just closed on a beautiful 2-bedroom on the Masters here. And he's about to experience these calm, clear, peaceful, and look at these grounds, right? You could eat off the streets. Everything is perfectly coiffed. You have never-ending sunsets. Moon bows. That's right, we get moon bows here. That's how nuts it is. That's how unbelievably awesome. Moon bows all the time. It's like the cosmos just shines when you're in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. The space, you see satellites going by all the time. You can even see people landing on the moon. Just kidding. We try to make this a very realistic channel. No fiction on this channel whatsoever. No fairy tales, right? Just reality. That's one of the things that I think he really enjoyed about watching the channel. I'm going to take words out of his mouth, but he liked the fact that one of the things I always try to do is I try to show like the truth of what's going on here on Maui. I guess I don't need the shades on anymore. Like, what's it actually like? Where can you park? You know, what's it like at night? What's it like? And sometimes when you work with a real estate agent, which I am, of course, it's nice to have someone that's going to give you the insight and give you the true scenario and give you some previews. And that's why I make these videos, because I know a lot of you guys are thinking, maybe someday, maybe I move there, maybe I don't know, but I just kind of want to check it out. And that's what I'm here to do. So it's getting super dark, but we're going to go over here real quick. Watch. Are you ready? Because here we are. Once again, remember, I'm the crazy guy with my little buddy here, the one wheel, and we're just going to march this over to the golf course. Because one of the nice things about living on a golf course, don't tell the people that own the golf course this, of course, but is that after hours, you can kind of walk out here and have a little walk session, right? No one's going to get too mad at you, but you live on acres, next to acres and acres of basically open space that is perfectly maintained, coiffed, and look at this, man. We got beautiful cook pine trees, beautiful vistas of the ocean, Lanai. I was going to say Molokai, but Molokai's that way. And just, it's one of the most prettiest environments that you can. One of the reasons I love to golf is you kind of get to spend time in these beautiful, wide, open spaces. And the Masters, of course, all up in there, borders the Kaanapali course, right? We have two 18-hole golf courses here. I'm telling you how nice and quiet it is. They're kind of having a little party up there. I can hear it. Right? They're having a little party right there. Good for them, because there's not too many parties on Maui. And then these are all the golf course homes right in KGE. These are beautiful homes right here. Kalaihi is the name of that street. I sold a house over there recently. Love KGE, obviously. But the Masters is sort of like KGE Light. You don't have to buy a whole single family home, but you can be right on the golf course. And one of the reasons they bought the one they did, Mike, Sean, and Jake, is because they had these huge views. I mean, up close, front row. Amazing. And then the golf cart lifestyle. Yeah, you're going to see in the Masters, a lot of people got that golf cart ready to go down to Kaanapali, Whalers Village, Leilani's, surf the point, get pounded with some shore break. We got a nice swell right now, nice late season north swell. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick little window. The beautiful Hawaiian evenings. They're magical. And the environment too is so calm sometimes and so still. Like you could hear a pin drop. I mean, just imagine you're over there. You're beautiful. I'd love to imagine living in that house, actually. I've been in that house. It's really nice. It just closed a little while ago, actually. But yeah, all the homes down here in Kaanapali, I think, tough to rival the Kaanapali lifestyle. Tough to rival it, man. Because as you drive up from Lahaina, the moment you hit the Kaanapali Parkway is about the moment the trade winds start to wrap around the West Maui's. You get a little cloud cover, you get a little bit of rain, you get a little bit of extra greenery. The weather just gets a little bit more tolerable. Lahaina itself can be a little, they don't call it the cruel sun for nothing, right? It's brutal. But the moment you get to Kaanapali, man, it's like someone just eased off the gas. They pumped the brakes and the weather just got a little more perfect. Now, the one thing about walking the golf course at night, of course, the double course, the positive, is these sprinklers, right? All of a sudden, man, you can get blasted. And look at those things, man. Those are like 400 gallons per second. You gotta be careful. You've been warned. Yeah, I got a little laryngitis. It's weird. My son, Ryan, got it the other day, and don't feel weird, don't feel sick, but it's all of a sudden the vocal cords are just like, I don't know, they're like molting, right? It's like a duck molting. All the feathers fall off and you just have to get some new vocal cords, I guess. But today's the first day I can really even form a sentence. And as a real estate agent, that's tough, dude. I spend my life yakking on the phone, dog. Let's go. But anyway, I wanted to get out here. I just want to give a shout out to Mike, Sean, and Jake. 3 generations living the Maui dream, coming out here. Health is improving. They're out of that Colorado craziness, the traffic, the brown cloud, the dry climate, the high altitude, the whatever. Go to the mall on the weekends. Shut up. We're going to go surfing on the weekends now, man. We're going to go scuba diving. We're going to go hiking over to the top of Haleakala. We're going to go eat sesame seed encrusted mahi-ahi, pono, mai tais with froth. I know. I'm getting a little creative. I've been off the air for too long, man. I'm telling you. It's been too long. I know. Well, someone's got to work. So I tell my wife, it's like, hey, man, someone's got to work around here. Because, dude, hey, guys, no, dude, sorry to call you dude. Whenever I'm on the channel, I'm having fun, right? This, to me, is just like how I relax, have a good time, get to talk story, you know? I get to just freewheel, riff, talk about, the golf cart lifestyle. See, they're just coming up from the beach. They got like 18 surfboards on top. They got chairs. They got body boards. Guarantee there's a couple empty bikini blonde cans somewhere in that golf cart, man. Or athletic brews, man. That's the new cool thing. The NAs, because then you can go out and surf and you're not tired and all weird and hungover and feeling jacked up. And man, let's go. Athletics. I'm telling you, man. Unbelievably good non-alcoholic beer. All right. So again, look at that. Little flock of nenes. Just kidding. I think they're doves. Lots of doves on Maui. One thing I love about Maui, you can wake up in the morning as the sun's coming up and you just have cooing everywhere. It's like a cacophony, a symphony of dove cooing. It's like everywhere. It's just really quite something. Those doves, man, they're just thick. There's no dove hunting here, so yeah. I'm telling you what, if it was like August 1st, somewhere in Wyoming, Kansas, Nebraska, or Colorado, man, I saw that many doves, my shoulder would be broken the next day from shooting them out of the sky. But here, nope. You can't shoot them, man, so they're everywhere. They are little yummy fillets, though, I will tell you. I'm going to get all my animal lovers pissed off. Sorry. So anyway, the tour continues. We're just going to head on real quick. Stay with me. I know it. It's Kaanapali at night. This is one of the things, if you ever lived in Kaanapali, this would be like your regular commute right here down to the beach. We don't commute to work. We commute to the beach. We commute to macadamia encrusted mahi-mahi. We commute to golf. We commute to sand. That's our commute. We don't commute to work anymore. That's a thing of the past. Matter of fact, when you come to Maui, everything sort of becomes a thing of the past. What's going on the mainland is just like, whatever. Like, if it wasn't for social media, we probably wouldn't even have a clue what's going on. Because we don't care. We really don't. And that's, I think, part of the attraction, right? It's like, let's unplug. Let's unplug from all the mayhem, the drama, the BS, the politics, the this, that, and anything about it, right? In the end, when your life's over, like, none of that stuff's going to matter. What's going to matter is how many times did you make this commute down to the beach? That's all that's going to matter. You're not going to say, oh man, I wish I would have spent one more day arguing about politics on Facebook. You're not going to have that thought. You're going to think to yourself, man, what I'd give for one more dive in the ocean, man. One more play with the kids at the beach or the grandkids. So you can't go that way because we got too much sprinkler action. Sheesh. But again, you're getting a YouTube live. This is unscripted, unplanned, and completely spontaneous of what's going on an evening. This is the evening run in Kaanapali. Alright, so we got to go across the crosswalk because I'm a rule follower. That's right. Military family. We follow the rules. Very simple. There's nothing more irritating than people that don't follow basic instructions. Especially in traffic, man. Gosh, we have some of the worst drivers on Maui. The aloha driving. No, brah, you go. Well, actually, no, we have the right of way, dude. And when you let that guy go, then it messes up everybody else behind you and actually causes a traffic accident. All right, real quick. I go down a lot of rabbit trails. Just trying to make it to Whalers Village. Okay, so this is the parking, right? So you got two options for parking here. You can go into the paid parking right here and get validated when you buy something over like $15 or eat lunch or dinner, or buy yourself some Lululemon or a Rolex. You can do all the above and top it off with a shave ice, a Ono Gelato, or a Lilikoi frothed Mai Tai, and park for free, dog. Or you can play the let's wait for the free public parking game. So you'll see here there's a little sign that says beach parking. Can you see that? Yes, sir. Beach parking right there. There's a bunch of these, right? All over the place because the hotels have to provide in their development plan free parking for the beach for the public. So, of course, they mark 90% of it reserved for them. Those slimy bastards. But there is a few, right? There's one. The one beach parking spot is right there. And it's the guy in the Tacoma that's been there for like 2 weeks. Just kidding. Parking, you got to go all the way back here. And then you can park and wait for someone to leave. Sort of like trying to park at Mana Foods and Paia. You just got to wait them out. So you can see here, it says beach parking right there. Beach parking, beach parking. So there's a good number of them. But this is prime time, man. Because everyone's in there, once again, getting their grind on. The Ono grind of Leilani's. Upstairs, downstairs, the world famous fish taco. Yeah, you can't buy the fish taco upstairs, man. So annoying. It's just how they roll. They got their rules, man. Once again, rules. So we're just going to do a quick evening session right here. Check it out. Check it out, dog. Here we go. So here we are, Leilani's. They already know what's going on, these guys. That didn't take long. We got the tiki torches going. We got the sunset cruise ships going back out after they dropped off their Mai Tai infused, buzzed out passengers after a nice session of watching spinner dolphins and the green flash. We have some nice south north swell. You can hear the beach breakers happening. And we'll just take a quick jaunt down the boardwalk so you can see the numbers. The thing that's really encouraging, honestly, lately is that tourism is, from what I can see, it seems to be in full swing. You know, the numbers seem to be normal. And people are still coming to Maui in droves. I can smell the 200 different types of cologne and perfume. The Mai Tai are flowing. And the tourists are relaxing. And we're just going to do a quick jaunt up to Black Rock, and then we'll be pow. Pow means done, in case you didn't know that. Oh, bro. Are you pow? Pauhana. Man means done working. It's also the name of a good beer. Because when you're Pauhana, you like drink one beer. Oh man, we got some influencers out here. Some Instagram style photos happening. She got the ring light going. That's pretty impressive. Just content creation happening everywhere. Alright, coming up on the Whaler here. Who doesn't love the Whaler? Now you'll notice the vibe change, right? We got down here a little more energy, a few more people, we got some giggles, we got some laughter, we got some people. You know, there's like a vibe, it's like a flow, it's like a esplanade from Southern California, right? Got the boardwalk, it's like a surfy town, it's like good food, good times, good shopping, good vibes, palm trees, and shore break. And just to go sit out on the beach, right, at night. That's like a ritual, man. I don't know about you, but before I was living on the ocean, I was landlocked, of course. But I would fly somewhere, land, get to my hotel room, and literally just go sit out on the beach and listen to the ocean, smell the salt air. If it was midnight or 3 in the morning, I don't care, man. I was out there reconnecting with Mother Ocean. I don't know what it is, man. Primordial, taking us back to our roots. There's just something about it. I don't know what it is, but it's nice. The only thing that kind of sucks about living here full time for so long is you kind of take it for granted a little bit. Don't get me wrong. If I leave, then all of a sudden, man, I'm hurting. Like I'm hurting. Like just like 2 days away from Maui, and I'm just like, my gills are dry, and I'm looking around people on the mainland thinking, how do they do it? Like, how do they live in this place? I mean, seriously, it's cold, there's no surf, everything's cold, right? I'm sorry, it's all cold. I was recently in Washington State, Seattle. I mean, dude, the air, it went straight through my skeleton. It was so cold. And it wasn't even that cold, like on the temperature gauge, right? But it was like, man, was it cold. So yeah, here we are, going super slow on this boardwalk. Proof I've got patience, right? We got the tiki torches going. Because that's part of the Maui vibe too, is you're not in a hurry. It's like if you're one of these people that's always in a hurry, like you're not ready. You're not ready for Maui. If you're always in a hurry, you're trying to get somewhere like really fast, and you get like irritated, like start honking and going around, and it's like, dude, you're not ready. You're not ready. You know you're ready for Maui when you're in the slow lane and you're happy. And you're looking at everybody else going, all right guys, you're not really going to get there any faster by like crowding out the person in front of you or being rude. You're just being an a-hole, you know? You're not ready for Maui. You need some more mainland. You need to get humbled. You need to get something, but you don't need to come. It's like one of the best bumper stickers on Maui, right? Slow down, this ain't the mainland. Like if that's not the first bumper sticker you see when you get here that's like trying to tell you something, it should be. The other one is welcome to Maui. Now go home. The other one is welcome to Maui. Enjoy your vacation on stolen land. You read those three, you'll figure out what's going on around here. It's pretty much all you need to know. There's those 3 bumper stickers. It's hilarious. All right, we got some Maui brewing. We got some Maui brewing. Let's go. There's some buzzed people in there, man. I guarantee you right now, they're feeling no pain. And they're eating some good food. Shout out Garrett, nice job, dude. You built an amazing entrepreneurial enterprise right here on the sandy shores of Maui. Good job, dude. You're a rock star. Rock star. So now, as we get closer to Black Rock, the energy shifts just a little bit. We're past all the shopping and the restaurants and the mayhem, and we're literally have landed in the cradle of vacation, destination, community creation. I don't know if I said all that right, but this is the first vacation planned community destination in the world. It was born and invented right here in Kaanapali, where the world comes to play, and it started right here at the Sheraton Black Rock. And it is just as relevant today as it was the day it was built. Relevant in what? The location, the styling, the vibe, the spirit. I'm telling you, man. Sheraton Black Rock. It is what we call the OG. Love it. Great resort. Never had a bad experience here in any way, shape, or form. Wonderful people that work here, and they're just cool, man. There's other resorts where they're just kind of jerks. Thanks, guys. You know what I mean? Just other resorts, they're kind of snooty or just whatever. You know, they got bad juju, man. This has got the best juju. There's the luau that they do. I don't think it's the luau right now. It looks too small. It looks like a private party event. It's a dinner reception. Oh, got some good tunes. It's a good song, man. We gotta stop and listen to this one. Get you zoomed in on.